I don't know about you, but predictions for F1 2023 are becoming very predictable. Hello and welcome everyone back to the AXGP channel. My name's Aaron and today we're going to have some Australian Grand Prix predictions, which by my calculations we'll find out the answers to in less than 12 hours or so. We're going to kick things off today with the audience predictions, and then I'm going to give mine afterwards. So on YouTube, on my community tab, you can always get involved. I'll put the post out before each race weekend, and you can comment on there. It usually goes out on Twitter and Instagram, but I think I forgot to do those this week. So it's just on YouTube, and we got a few comments. We've got the F1 Chronicle Grid Talk podcast, who says, Max for pole position, Fernando Alonso to win the Australian Grand Prix, which would tie in with the theme of the 101st podium sequence that we seem to be getting through history at the moment, where the 101st people who have achieved their 101st podium achieve it with victory. Maybe Alonso will keep that going. I have a feeling he might be the one to break it though, because honestly I can't see anyone beating Red Bull at the moment unless they have a car catastrophe like they did with Max in Jeddah. Tom Downey, one of the Grid Talk podcast hosts, he goes Max for pole and Charles Leclerc for the victory. Now that is pretty bold, I would say, because that's assuming that Ferrari is going to get to the flag and also be fast. So that's pretty bold, I think, from Tom, but I like his optimism for Charles Leclerc. And Philip Matthew of the Grip Strip podcast, he has gone Max Verstappen for both pole position and the victory. Let's get into what I think. So my predictions are fairly straightforward. My pole position winner is Max Verstappen. The Dutchman, I don't think he is outright the fastest single lap driver in the field. I think Charles Leclerc maybe has a bit more of an edge on him in that respect, as he showed last year when the cars were a bit more equally matched. And I would say Lewis Hamilton has as much speed on a single lap as Max does. But Verstappen has the trump card of the fastest car. So he's the fastest car and driver combination, so I can't see past him for pole position. And I can't see past him for the race win either, because again, best car and driver combination, and that is just such a good recipe for success. Second place, I think, is going to go to Sergio Perez. Red Bull are going to have a third 1-2 of the season, and Verstappen's going to eke out a little bit more of an advantage in the championship hunt. And this is a high-speed track, so there could be potential safety cars. There's gravel traps in various places, especially on the exit of the fast chicane out the back. That could catch somebody out. A well-timed safety car for somebody could vault them up the order. Who knows? We saw rain for the Formula 2 qualifying. It was this morning for me, but it was in the afternoon for them. It's weird. This is what happens when things are on the other side of the world. No one knows what time it is. But we had rain in Melbourne. You can get rain anywhere. It's on the coast, Albert Park, so somewhere they could just wash in out of pretty much nowhere and change the face of the race. But in a dry race, I'm going for a Red Bull 1-2. Third place, my pick is Charles Leclerc. The Ferrari looked a bit better, and he seemed a bit more positive about it after practice. And I think Alonso in the Aston Martin is probably the big bet for a podium. But I just think Leclerc, he needs this break. He needs something to go his way this season. And I know it's very, very early, but he's had a DNF and a 7th place behind his teammate in Jeddah. It's not the start of the season that the Monegasque driver would have wanted. So he really needs something to kickstart his 2023 season, and that's what I think the podium will be. Of course, you can let me know who you think is going to be on pole position in just a few hours' time, and who you think is going to win the Australian Grand Prix in the comments down below. That's all for this episode. Leave a like, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the episode. Subscribe for more Grand Prix content. Thanks very much for watching.